The brave little mouse. Once upon a time, in a dense and vibrant forest, there lived a tiny mouse named Milo. Milo was the smallest in his family, with soft gray fur and bright, curious eyes. Although he was small, his heart was big, and his mind was always filled with dreams of adventure. Unlike other mice who preferred to stay close to their burrows, Milo often wandered around the forest, exploring every nook and cranny. One day, as Milo was out exploring, he heard a terrible roar echoing through the trees. His tiny heart skipped a beat, and he quickly hid behind a thick bush. Peeking out, he saw the mighty lion Leo, the king of the forest, trapped in a hunter's net. The powerful lion struggled to free himself, but the more he struggled, the tighter the net became. "Help me! Help me!" roared Leo, his voice filled with frustration and pain. The other animals in the forest were too afraid to approach him. After all, Leo was known for his strength and fierce roar. Milo, hidden in his bush, watched the scene unfold. His tiny body trembled with fear, but his heart ached for the trapped lion. "Someone has to help him," he thought to himself. Summoning all the courage he could muster, Milo darted out from his hiding spot and scampered toward the trapped lion. When Leo saw the little mouse approaching, he growled, "What do you want, little one? Can't you see I am in trouble? How could a tiny creature like you help me?" But Milo was not discouraged. "I may be small, your majesty, but I am quick and determined. I think I can help you," he squeaked. Leo was doubtful, but he was also desperate. "Very well, do what you can," he said, still struggling in the net. Milo examined the net carefully and realized that his sharp little teeth might be able to chew through the thick ropes. Without wasting any time, he began gnawing at the net with all his might. He worked tirelessly, his teeth cutting through one rope after another. His jaw ached, but he did not stop. The other animals watched in amazement as the tiny mouse, with his great determination, chewed through the ropes. One by one, the ropes began to snap. Finally, with a loud twang, the last rope broke and the net fell away. Leo was free. The great lion stood up, shook off the remnants of the net, and looked down at Milo. "I am free because of you," Leo said, his voice filled with gratitude. "I never imagined that a little mouse could save my life. Thank you, brave Milo." The brave little mouse Milo beamed with pride. "We all have our strengths, your majesty. Sometimes even the smallest among us can make a big difference." From that day on, Leo and Milo became the best of friends. The mighty lion would often tell the story of how the brave little mouse saved him, and Milo became a hero among the forest animals. No one ever looked down on him for his size again. Instead, they admired his courage and quick thinking. One day, as Milo and Leo were walking through the forest, they came across a group of animals who were arguing loudly. The elephants, zebras, and antelopes were all bickering over the waterhole, each group claiming they had more right to it than the others. Seeing the chaos, Leo let out a mighty roar, and all the animals fell silent, their eyes turning to their king. Leo was known for his wisdom as well as his strength, and they awaited his judgment. But before Leo could speak, Milo stepped forward. "May I suggest something, your majesty?" he asked. Leo nodded, trusting his little friend's wisdom. Milo addressed the crowd. "Why don't we share the waterhole? There's enough water for everyone if we take turns and use only what we need." The animals looked at each other, considering Milo's suggestion. Slowly, they began to nod in agreement, realizing that the little mouse had offered a fair solution. From that day on, the waterhole was shared peacefully among all the animals, and the forest was filled with harmony. Milo's bravery, kindness, and wisdom earned him respect throughout the forest. Though small in size, he had proven time and again that courage and a good heart matter more than strength and size. And so, Milo the Brave became known as the little mouse who had the courage to change the forest for the better. And every night, under the starry sky, Leo would tell stories of his friend Milo, the bravest little mouse who showed everyone that true courage comes from within.